When you're looking to have something happen, the most important formula for anything is your thoughts, your words, and your actions have got to be in sync with each other so that you can achieve your desired result. Because if you're thinking one thing, speaking about another thing, and choosing this to happen, it just doesn't work like that. They need to line up together. I'll tell you a really interesting story. It actually is a personal story, but it exemplifies this to a really perfect T. My son and his school had, for the first time in their history, gotten into the playoffs in their basketball league. And so they really scraped their way to the championship, and they were playing the team that always wins. This was an undefeated team, and they were the champions. So I was riding on the bus with the kids from our school, and nobody said a word. These kids who are normally always talking and always really jazzing it up with each other, everybody was silent because there was like so much fear, and you could just feel it. But like as parents, you don't say anything because, you know, everybody's got to go through their own thing. So we get to the court, and we're sitting at the visitor side, and the home team parents are sitting on their side. And in the first 3 minutes of the game, the home team scored 12 points almost effortlessly. I mean, it was like our team wasn't even on the floor. And as parents, we could only hang our heads and say, holy tamale, this is going to be a wipeout. We're going to get slaughtered. And, you know, our kids had their faces were down. They couldn't even look at us. It was so sad. And so we as parents were just kind of cheering them on, doing whatever we do. Somewhere in the second quarter, our team had gotten some kind of cohesion together. They made a play, and you could just see by that play that their thinking was kind of like getting a little tune-up. And because of that, their actions were different, and the result actually was affected by that. And they made their first basket. It was 12-2. Holy smokes, I mean, this was incredible. When they made a basket, we cheered like they had won the game. We were so excited. Anyway, but what ended up happening was this created a momentum with these guys, and before the second half was over, they came within 2. It was amazing. They started playing well. Now, after halftime was over and the kids got back on the court, they had a fire in them. They had a belief, and they were now executing on that belief. So their thinking had shifted because something had happened. And so when their thinking shifted, their whole team started to play as a team. I guess maybe they thought, well, we're going to lose anyway, so we might as well just play our game, and that's when they really started to play. Well, the end of the story is our team ended up winning the game. It was the most exciting game I've ever seen because it was basketball. It was people playing, you know, really their heart and soul out and wanting it and really lining up their thinking to have the result be the one that they really want to have happen. So just remember, when you want something, you think about what it is, you speak about that, and you act upon that. And if all those are in concert with each other, you're going to hit a home run ball.